We are back.
Aiden, I've barely been able to focus, waiting for you to return. I see you brought Kafka's Metamorphosis. Albert's been after that particular book for a while. I'm sure Albert waxed poetic about the theme of transformation and its parallels to the state of our world.
A lot of wax, actually. 2 earfuls, at least.
That's Albert. But I'm curious what you think. Is the protagonist's transformation into a giant cockroach an apt parallel for what's going on in our world?
I wouldn't call it apt.
Hey, don't tell Albert, but it doesn't really work for me.
Oh? How so?
It turned me into a roach any day over becoming an infected.
I agree. I'm more apt to compare our world to Kafka's The Trial. We're all stuck in a maze of increasing danger and absurdity. There are authorities, but no accountability. No way to truly solve any problems.
Can't argue with that.
Do you know? This might be a little out of turn, Aiden, but I don't think I've ever been so aroused by a discussion of nihilism. I have to confess, Aiden. I was attracted to you the moment I laid eyes on you. So if I come off a little
Not so bad yourself, I guess.
well, I am. But it's your mind, Aiden. You constantly surprise and delight me. You have a devastating combination of mind and body. I've said too much. I hope I didn't just drive you away. Please, Aiden, come back soon.
Man, I hate my job. But I guess I'm better off on this side of the prison bars. You're not the first to claim that. Give it rest. You'll see. Come on, man. This stuff is the PK.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you help me?
Who are you mamming? What do you want? I'm busy.
I'm trying to find someone. A man named Bart. You familiar with him?
Bart? Fuck yes. Don't get me started.
Ah, so you know him.
Yep. But I got no time to talk to you, especially about a perv like Bart. Besides, boss says I gotta watch my mouth. That's bullshit if you ask me.
Can't tell me anything?
I just did, you moron. Do I have to spell it out for you? People like that shouldn't be around children if you ask me. But that's all I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
I wish bizarre folks would talk to this more.
You, Garrett? I'm trying to find Bart. I hear you know him.
Maybe. That depends. You friend or foe?
Undecided.
Cute. Listen, you can count me as one of Bart's friends. And as for those rumors that Bart's done something wrong, total bullshit.
Bullshit?
Give me a break. Whatever's going on, it's a setup. I'm sure the other PKs are behind this.
Which PKs?
Throw a rock. You'd probably hit one, and it'd bounce off and hit another, and so on.
How'd they set up one of their brothers like this?
Don't believe everything you hear about dignity and brotherhood around here.
I see. So, you know where Bart might be?
I don't. But even if I did, don't know if I'd tell you, Mr. Undecided.
Right. Well, thanks for the insight.
It seems as if I will have to determine my own conclusion about this Mr. Bart.
You shouldn't be here. PK barracks are off limit.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay. But then scram before we both get in trouble.
Looking for a guy named Bart. You know him?
Sure do. He's famous. Not in a good way.
Could have just said infamous.
Suspicious or anything lately?
I don't know. Never met him, actually. Fresh off the boat as of today.
Got it.
Yeah, you're drawing
Thanks.
conclusions about somebody you don't know.
Hope you find him. I'd be happier knowing I don't have to bunk with a guy like that.
Interesting. I'll keep looking. So, I'm looking for a guy named Bart. You seen him?
Can't say that I have, son, and I'm sorely disappointed.
Why is that?
Kinda hard, General Saul. A little out of place here, to be honest. Was with us for about a year. A cut above the typical military Neanderthals around here. He was kind, but not weak. Stood up to the bullies, whether the bullies were targeting him or younger recruits. I've seen him get a bloody nose defending the greener recruits from being hazed. But, as they say, you should have seen the other guys. Hazing incidents have gone down since Bart's arrival. There's some crazy rumor going around about Bart that has Mayor up in arms. But I don't buy it. Bart wouldn't go rogue. It's not in his nature. When you do find him, I'm sure he'll have a reasonable explanation for all this.
If I can find him.
I would love to hear it.
Well, his bunk is right here.
Getting
Maybe
mixed
you'll
signals
find
from everybody here.
Good idea. Thanks.
Need to get myself a new weapon at the armory. This one is worn out.
Who the hell is Liam?
Find something? So what did you find, son?
You know anything about this?
Not really, but it's good. Paul Cram work, if you ask me.
Who drew it?
Couldn't tell you. I've seen Bart with pictures like this off and on over the last year. But as far as I know, he doesn't have children of his own. Children. Mine are all grown. Not all are still alive either, sadly. But I remember when they were young and happy, drawing constantly. They scribbled their way through boxes and boxes of crayons. The kid who drew that, he's a happy kid.
Well, if Bart doesn't have kids, where'd he get it?
Probably child of a friend or something. He was kind to everyone. Here, there, everywhere.
Yeah,
Unless
everyone.
Well, this doesn't help. Now what do I do?
You might ask Stack over at the canteen. Seen them together a few times. Bart helped him when he was in some trouble. Helped everyone a lot.
Thanks. I'll go talk to that Stach.
Peculiar. So Meyer does not have great respect for this man. Who else did I talk to? The other dude didn't even want to talk about it, which is odd. The other girl didn't want to talk about it, but she was saying more than enough. Or couldn't talk about it, rather. Third person was a friend. Wise janitor was a friend. But did seem a bit, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but ignorant towards what the possibilities might be. Bless his heart. Here's the thing about all that, though. This guy could be like a really awesome guy, but is this not an issue? Like, let's see. Like, people like that in society, they have a problem, right? A problem that really needs to be rectified, however they fix it. I think I'm gonna follow this one out because it's pretty interesting. I would like to. Plus, it's level 3. All these other ones are nice. But yeah, I mean, you know, guess I'll figure out what's up with it. How far is it? Guess I could fast travel. Yeah, I can. But yeah, now these people are kind of like looked at as if they're not actual people. You know, obviously it's not a good thing. It's not something you want to be around. But, like, that's not supposed to be happening, right? So there has to be a problem with the person. Anyways. Let's see what's up with this situation here.
Whenever anyone would say something mean about me.
Doc, I was told you know Bart.
Who doesn't know Bart? What's this all about, anyway?
Now that's between Bart and me.
Bart's my friend, buddy. If it involves Bart, it involves me. You want info? You're gonna tell me why you were looking for Bart.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know about him being a thief unless somebody mentioned something I didn't realize earlier. Or maybe I should say he's a thief, but if I say he's a thief, I'd be lying and he'd get defensive, so I'll just tell the truth here.
He left his post. He's accused of desertion.
Son of a bitch. He finally went for it. Good for him. Good for them. If I were you, I'd just leave him be. We all should. This probably happened because Meyer can't keep a leash on her men. You hear any other bullshit about Bart?
It's interesting that you bring that up.
Well, he's been accused of theft.
Well, that's nonsense, that is. Bart is honest as the day is long. He's got no reason to steal from anyone.
The day actually isn't that long.
You mean Meyer?
That's all I've been told.
Trust me, a lot of other PK have had it in for Bart.
More than half of the time that we tell is
Meyer's respected
in darkness.
Mostly. But when it came to Bart, her men refused to follow her lead. I trust you, so I'll tell you this. Bart's loyal
where you are in the world and what rules you abide by.
Like the outdoors, always out.
It gets dark at like what, 7 or 6?
Top of the old office building at the intersection of Van Pier
and the sun comes up around like what, 7 or 6?
Thanks, I'll do just that.
So, what's that like?
The return of the Night Runners. I wonder what will come of it.
Wait, that's 12 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9.
If you're a bottle smash, you can be dead sure Frank's in the canteen.
I feel like I'm wrong about that now. That's a 12-hour interval.
Viral, and at a table with a PK.
Right? What's wrong with my brain right now? I'm pretty tired. Yeah, that's 12 hours actually.
Dad didn't even reach his 40s before he
Is that right though? Something's not right about what I said. What time does it get dark? Like 5 or 6? 6 or 7? Say about 6. Split the difference there. Looks like I'm jumping around 6.
You proud? You think giving out the city to the PKs will
What in the
help us
world?
here?
What was that? Edward said about.
I'm looking for Bart. Hasn't been here for a while.
Maybe I'm just misquoting something.
Might be watching Andy's kid.
Or
Been
misunderstanding
doing that
something.
more and more lately.
Andy?
Yeah, Bart's friend. Andy's got the cutest kid, Liam. The way Bart acts, you'd think that he was Liam's father.
Where can I find him?
Don't rightly know. I've only seen him when they brought Liam here. But you could ask around.
Thanks for the tip.
I don't know. I never like to judge a person based off of what other people say. But this story is connecting in ways that don't really make sense to me yet. Not complete sense.
Just because he got the whole shoe doesn't mean
Hey, Pilgrim. They say the Outlands are infested with alpha zombies. That true?
The zombies are worse here. Actually, no, yeah, the zombies are worse here. There never know howlers and for where the hell?
Look around. You see this city? It's not dead. It's just waiting to be.
Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden.
Ask the field workers.
You know a guy named Bart?
Of course. Is he here? I mean, he usually brings me books, and I'm excited for the next one.
I see. I'm looking for him, actually.
Dang. I really want to talk to Bart about the last book he loaned me. The Bhagavad Gita. Man, some of the material in that book was, well, challenging to say the least.
What do you mean by challenging? What book did he say? Damn it.
You know,
I'm
sometimes I
learning
wonder what we
something.
did wrong. Surely God is
Al-Qaeda?
punishing us for something.
God dang it. But you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm streaming right now, right? So I'll go back, look at my stream real quick, and see what book he was talking about. Because if I look up that book, damn it.
The last book.
The Bhagavad Gita. That's a name. Let's see what that's about. Learn something here on the way. And he says it's, what do you say?
Some of the material in that book was, well,
Challenging. How do you spell that? This is why we keep the subtitles on, people.
I really want to talk.
It is BHAG AVAD. It is. Let's see what this is about. A 700 verse Hindu scripture that is part of the epic Mahabharata. Jeez. That is second half first million. Okay, I'm trying to get like a cliff notes here. Just click on this one. I'm really just trying to see if this book will give me any insight as to the person that he is, because I do feel like I will have to make a decision eventually. I've been having to make a lot of decisions, and the reviews have been saying that decisions aren't like big. They might not be macro, but they are micro. Like characters die, characters like feel certain ways about you the way you answer. I really wish I didn't tell Rosario Dawson that I liked her, because then she took off. So the Bhagavad Gita, Song of God, or the Song of the Lord, is among the most important religious texts of Hinduism and easily the best known. It has been quoted by writers, poets, scientists, theologians, and philosophers, among others, for centuries, and is often the introductory text of Hinduism. Blah blah blah. Gita was originally part of Great Indian. Blah blah blah. What is it though? The Gita is a dialogue between the warrior prince Arjuna and the god Krishna, who is serving as a chariot chariot. I don't. It's a dude driving a chariot at the Battle of Kurukshetra. I'm butchering these names, by the way. Fought between our original family allies as those prince and his family and the allies. The dialogue is recited by the Karavian. Okay, what is it about? Sanjay to Blind King, both far from battleground as kings. Okay. The dialogue is recited by the caravan counselor Sanjaya to his blind king discharged these, both far from the battleground, as Krishna has given Sanjay mystical sight, so he will be able to see and report the battle to the king. The Kauravas and Pandavas are related in their mutual friends. He loses heart and refuses to take part in a battle which will result in their deaths, as well as many others. The rest of the text is a dialogue between the prince and the god on what constitutes right action, proper understanding, and ultimately the meaning of life and the nature of the divine. So I do not think that at all correlates to my investigation as to the type of person that this named Bart is. But I'm getting such mixed signals. Asked over. So who else am I supposed to talk to? Because I feel like I ran around this whole bit.
You heard? The Night Runners are really back. Frank must be...
What are you up to these days, Aiden?
Hey, you know my name.
Help you with something?
Oh, there you go. I gotta say, I don't want to say it. I'll say it after I talk to this person.
Looking for Bart. Can you tell me anything about her?
Well, for one, you're not his type.
Wait.
Relax, honey. I was just pulling your leg. The look on your face. My.
That joke is not appropriate right now.
That Bart is as fine a man as I've ever known. High praise, I know. But I'm not just talking his looks. He's brave, kind, caring, loves children. Especially Andy's son, Liam.
Andy?
Bart's bestie, Andy. Those two are like two peas in a pod. And Liam, he's, well, like a spring pea, I guess. How Bart dotes on that boy.
So where can we find him?
Probably at Andy's. They had a few of us up for some cool drinks just yesterday. Such kind souls.
Where?
Andy's place is over there. Not far. You can get there quicker if you're any good at climbing.
Yeah. Good to know. Thanks a lot.
The plot thickens.
You tell those boys I said hi.
I don't know. You say I'm not his type. What the hell you mean by that? Not the right thing to say right now. And
bet I know who this belongs to. Can't be far.
I don't even know what that was, to be honest. Uh.
Just like the one I found in Bart's bunk. Must be Liam's work.
Oh, there's supposed to be stuff right here. See, what I was gonna say before I started talking to that guy is that this game has, like, I didn't really have a problem with it at all until after I changed the performance mode, or from performance mode
Steve.
to
What does this mean?
quality. And while the picture is very
Looks
clear,
like I'm in luck. Let's have ourselves a little chat. Introductions are in order. You're Bart, I presume.
somebody's looking for these other people looking for Bart.
No, why do you ask?
Then you must be Andy.
Nope, wrong again.
Then stop wasting my time and tell me who you are.
Shit, you don't want to ask me.
Competitor, apparently.
So you're after Bart too?
I am.
She must be really jonesing for what Bart stole if she's hiding any old Tom, Dick or Harry.
I didn't realize this was a horse race either.
Normally situations like this piss me off. But if Moyer hired us both, it means we're on the same side and can share intel. So, did you dig up anything on Bart?
Now is the dilemma here. Do I give him information? Or do I say nothing? Because I could give him information and he can give me shit. So I think I'll err on the side of caution here. Because I'm a dude who'll say whatever straight up. And I've been very wrong in doing that in this game thus far. So let me just go ahead and say nothing.
Nada. Besides, not sure how being hired by the same person makes us partners suddenly.
Well, geez, I don't want to say that.
Get out of my way and let me work.
Gosh. See, I always choose the wrong damn decision. Jeez. Well, whatever. So, as I was saying, I think I should change it back to performance mode. Because while I like how great it looks,
Aiden here.
the bugs are
familiar
kind
with some guy named Steve?
getting on my nerves.
You mean Slippery Steve? What's he got to do with Bart? I don't like the sound of that.
So I'm gonna go ahead and change it back real quick. Just because it's still like 60 frames per second. It's 1080p, but I like my 4K shit. I mean, I could check out this other one, resolution. What's that one supposed to do again? I mean, I guess we'll try it for a bit.
Sure, I know.
Could already see the difference though.
Have you met him? He comes to the canteen most nights. Stay close to your radio. I'll let you know when he shows up. You two can have a chat then.
Thanks, Doc. Aiden out.
See, I think performance mode looks the best. So while I'm waiting for that, see, this area I have not explored a lot at all. Let's see. Damn, 7 damn books. Alright, guess I'm headed over here. Wait, what's this? That's the book club. Oh, where is this one? Oh, it's all the way over here. Oh, no, it's not. Actually, where is it? Oh, it's back in Old Villador. Okay. Say that. So that's level 5. Damn, I'm level 6. I mean, I like keeping the quests close to my level, but So I guess right now I'll go to the Carrier Guild. See how resolution mode looks. It looks pretty good actually. Let me see. I mean, you know, generally speaking, with this type of console, things will look generally good. You know, a lot better than PlayStation 4. It's actually kind of funny because I go back to the house I grew up in, and see my brother play his. You know, he still has a PlayStation 4 with his TV. And honestly, I'm extremely spoiled by the graphics on my TV and this PlayStation. Because I look at his game, while it still looks good, it does not look anywhere near as good as what I'm playing right now. But what can I say? Guess I've generally always been spoiled when it comes to things.
No clues either.
You know where he disappeared? Maybe I could take a look.
As a matter of fact, I do. I could use a pair of fresh eyes on this. And I trust you. Let me mark the area on your map.
Oh, I think I've done this already. Yeah, I think I was on level, like, I want to say 5 for the Carrier's Guild. Yeah, I guess I'll go do this.
Kill it.
Gotta say, I played through this stuff like one time and got Hakan killed. Didn't like it, so I started over. And this is the game I'm playing now. And I don't regret my decision to start the game over, because I tremendously, indubitably like the outcome that has transpired, rather than the outcome that happened when I played it through the first time. However, I made subtle changes in the way I've played. Like, for example, I want that crossbow, and I've chosen to prioritize the PKs over the, I guess you could say, freefold.
Come on.
And the PKs are shit, man. Like, they're not taking care of the city. I just want to get that crossbow, so I can stop giving domain to the PKs. Because everywhere I run with zombies, renegades, PKs are supposed to be protecting us and shit. That's not happening. Oh, shit. So, I mean, the sooner I can stop giving domain to them, the better.
Stab wounds? Infected didn't do that. Looks like you were ambushed and left for dead, Mike. Worse, left in the dark so you turned. Just kidding, it wasn't enough for these bastards. I should take these to Driscoll.
Also, the random events that occur with the events where you have to battle the renegades, they're they generally give you better loot and shit. But when you're kind of just like, and it sucks to say this, but when you're kind of just like saving somebody from turning at night, or like generally these random events that occur aren't very worthwhile to stop. And that's just the way I play though. Like,
Find anything?
if you guys like immunity boosters when you play, then that's on you. But I don't really utilize them at all.
I mean, it's dangerous out there. But fuck!
It's worse than that. The infected didn't kill him. He was stabbed and left to turn. Intentionally.
So he was attacked. Well, that happens. As respected as we are, we're targeted for robbery because of the information we carry. People are always trying to disrupt the network.
It wasn't a robbery. Since his deliveries were still on him, he must have been targeted.
Mike didn't have any enemies.
Well, based on all the disappearances lately, it's probably not Mike who has enemies.
You mean someone's targeting the guild itself? No one would have the nerve.
But what if they did? What then?
If the guild were brought down, so would the network. There'd be chaos.
Then we'd all better watch each other's backs.
I'm wondering what the hierarchy of this guild is.
Hey, Professor, got any new deliveries for me?
Sure do. Here they are.
And what about any history lessons?
Maybe another time. The way things are going around here,
Maybe another time.
I need to focus on the here and now.
I totally get that. Okay. Later.
Alright, where am I going? What am I doing? Let's see. So that's level 5. That's level 5. I think I will. I'll go deliver these, come back, and then go back to Old Villador. Luan, why did you leave me? It's not already obvious I'm a huge advocate for Rosario Dawson. Especially in Rent. We'll see. I've already noticed the fact that there haven't been any real graphical issues.
Bears, come quick! The storks arrived! The storks arrived!
I actually did this
Did you
one already.
Fine.
I mean, this resolution mode's not bad either. I gotta. What's resolution mode? Resolution. You got performance mode, which, to my understanding, is kind of the basis. Not the basis, but it utilizes the most. Or how can I explain this? A computer or a console utilizes its hardware in different ways, right? So performance mode is like even balance of each of those things that the computer or the machine uses.
Package for you.
To my understanding.
Thank you.
Quality is like the best, quality. It looks the greatest, which is, understandably the reason why when it's on quality mode, which is why it bugs up so much or messes up so much. Understandably. So, because it's a whole other story if we're talking about a company who puts out a service, and we're talking about kind of more than a service, because we're talking about a video game. It's happened more than once, but it's like, I don't know. It's like if you put out a game, and I'm referring to the only thing in my head right now is CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077. But if you put out a game, if you put out anything as a company, and that game or whatever service it might be or thing it might be does not work, then like, what the hell are you doing?
What the hell happened? Infected?
No,
it's like it's much better for.
So you talked.
Well, I know it probably has a lot to do with in the background and stuff, but it's a lot better for a project to be delayed than for it not to work. Because if I buy a $60, $70 game from a company, I expect it to do the things that you tell me it's going to do. So if it doesn't do that, for example. Here's another example. Ubisoft, however you want to say it, when it came out with Assassin's Creed. I was happy for the most part, but I literally could not play the game because it was broken. Like, I could not go past a certain point because the game was broken. So it stopped me from playing for like months before it was fixed. And at that point in time, I'm already on to another game. I'm already like paying attention to other stuff. So I hate to admit that I still haven't even finished that shit.
Reports of new and frankly terrifying new creatures.
Yeah, I've seen plenty.
God help us.
That's just the way it is. I mean,
for that.
I mean, honestly, like, I think it's a combination of wanting to get to a certain point and being able to get to a certain point. Because if I recall correctly, wait, what? I'm about to go back and look at my stream right now because I might be freaking crazy, but I could have sworn that last level was level 5. Let's see. Well, it's not that deep. But what do I want to do? I want to get past these lower ones, barring these, because I kind of want to just do the story here. Oh, I'm still waiting for this other guy to hit me back. He probably won't hit me back for like a day or two. So guess I'll go do these real quick. There's windmills and stuff I still need to get to too. I was saying something though. Oh yeah, wanting to be somewhere without having the ability to get to it. And here's what I mean by that, because like that kind of happens often within, you know, life. But like the problem with these games, because correct me if I'm wrong, somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or whatever the fuck, but recently a lot of games have come out, and I don't necessarily call them flops, but they don't function the way that they're supposed to. And it's usually these bigger AAA open ass world games. They don't really function the way they're supposed to. And I think that has to do with the fact that it's like a new generation. Oh god damn it. It's like a new generation, and they're kind of hyping all this stuff up. They're saying it's gonna be this, they're saying it's gonna be that, and most of it's just marketing and honestly promising something that they don't actually have. Like when I got the PS5, I was like one of the first people to buy it. I was in the digital line waiting to buy it. I got it launch day and playing Spider-Man.
Stop that, Tanya. Don't you treat me
You
like
know,
I'm useless
like
too.
I was so excited to play it. I was like
I only lost a leg. I didn't become
It was like being a kid during Christmas. Like I was super excited. I was excited for like the haptic feedback, the immersion with the game, blah blah blah.
HQ.
And I started playing Spider-Man, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. But this is not what I was marketed. Like this is not what I was told that what it would be. And what I realized is the fact that they put it out, and you know, it's not like it doesn't do what they say it doesn't do. Like there was haptic feedback, but like I was kind of expecting like this. I don't know, this experience of like real contraction, or this experience of real friction when it came to like web swinging games, but it's really just this base. It's like this base type of programming when it comes to haptic feedback, because it's not really set to what it is you're doing. It's set to being there. Like it's there because there's haptic feedback. So it's not like restricting, or it's not like doing what it's supposed to do because I'm swinging a web. It's just doing what it's supposed to do because we told people that there's going to be haptic feedback. So like it needs to, like the controller needs to react somehow. In the future, hopefully the near future, and as technology develops and as games develop, it will get better, and it has gotten better. Like for example, this game, the haptic feedback is quite strong on this one actually, especially on the left side. But yeah.
Players Guild.
Thank you. Wait a moment, won't you please?
All these games, whole point being, let me circle back around here. Whole point being that, like these AAA companies and these games and blah blah blah, like not indie games. Indie games, like they're generally usually legit, but they always promise these things, or they're like it's supposed to do this and that.
You can just listen.
Like, it came out and it did just the very bare minimum of that. And obviously over time, like, the games will evolve and the system will evolve. And blah, 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 blah.
Take this back to the guild.
Assassin's Creed, please somebody correct me if I'm wrong again, but Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, there was a market, like they marketed it with the release of the Xbox. it wasn't a PlayStation thing, it was an Xbox thing. And that game, along with maybe like a couple others, was at the bare end of the PlayStation 4 console and at the very beginning of the next generation consoles. So as far as a game within, you know, playing on a PlayStation, it's probably superb. It's probably, you know, doing what it's supposed to do. But when it comes to this next generation, it's not there yet. Or it wasn't. I mean, is it there now? I would say no. Because if it was there, like, there's always going to be a problem with the game. Like, there's no perfect game. But, like, for example, like me changing the resolution because of my, like, hindered play, that's it's not something to fucking, like, you know, ask for my money back about, but it's problematic, especially when I have a console that's supposed to be performing in the way it's supposed. See, it's not the console's fault. It's the developers of this game.
Hey, hotshot. How deliveries go?
The
Well,
usual.
maybe split the
Given a
baby.
letter.
It's their
I'll make
inability
sure that's
to
processed.
adapt.
Thanks, Professor.
Or it's their
Bloody hell, you're just scrambling up the ladder here.
lack of
new ones
knowledge
and you're gonna
to
get
the new
promoted again.
generation's code or something, or whatever the fuck it might be.
There's nothing. Nada. Zip.
These companies really shit. They see how it goes down, and then they improve. That's just how it goes. How do I have to, like, because, wait, is this over the door? Yeah. So it looks like I'm gonna have to run back over there. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. I forgot how I got over here, but I definitely didn't. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, like, how the fuck? Coming on the street. So I think I'm actually going to end it right here. I have to use the bathroom. I'm going to take a quick break. But see you guys in the next one.